barn update. Mother truckers, outlaw. What?
Don't you know you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day?
Oh. Apologize for that. I was thinking to myself, we need to do a barn update because I've been working on this thing for nearly 2 years and it still ain't done. But it's close, it's very close. Brother and I are doing a little work today. We're gonna do a little organization. I figured I'd take you guys because every comment section of every time I'm in the barn and I don't show y'all what we've done, you guys are like, give us a barn update, dude! So that's what we're doing right now. Apologize for a little bit of echo-ness. It's also hot as dick out, so we got this big-ass fan on. Literally, that's the company name. Appreciate y'all. Actually, you know what? Screw those guys, man. They didn't hook me up. The company from old Antarctica, I gotta dig them, though. So I reckon I guess we'll start with that. This is the big-ass fan right here. This is a big-ass fan, shop fan. We installed this, myself and Dwayne, the electrician, my buddy. We installed this in wintertime, actually. So it's been up for quite a while, probably 6 months or so. I think we did it in January. It's the shop fan. It's 14 foot in diameter. I actually think it's a little bit longer than that because of the circular deal in the middle, so it's probably like 15 feet in diameter. This shop's 3,500 square feet, so it handles that perfectly. Right now, it's only at 50%. It's actually, so it's a VFD remote. So I got, when you look around the shop, you'll see all this wiring that's kind of all over the place. You can see some extra boxes up there that I don't have caps on yet. You can see across this steel beam, everything's all nice and, we've got extra boxes if we need it. But if you come over here, this is hooked up with a VFD remote and we put it in the wall here, 60% actually. And so this is the remote for the fan, giant, right? And then we've got an access panel under here if we ever need to do something to that. But I pretty much leave it on all day, especially in the summers, just because it's so hot in here. I've got my mounts in here now, at least some of them. And turn it on and off. I've also got it hooked up to a switch here. So it's super easy to turn it on and off. Circuit board here with all the stuff. Everything's pretty much hooked up except one deal. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bump this up to 100 right now, okay? Go ahead and check this sumbitch out right here. I'm gonna bump it up to 100. It sounds like a gosh dang Apache helicopter coming in to freaking get us, son. Alex Jones is riding that sumbitch and it's turning the freaking frogs game. Here we go, 100%. Just listen, go stand under it. Turned that back down to 50 so it's not so loud, but there's the old fan. We actually, I don't know if you saw up there, we actually got a little bit of extra wiring up there. I'm gonna jump all the way around. I'm gonna jump all over the place because this shop is kind of all over the place right now. So we got some extra wiring up there. Actually, we move that wiring over about right here because this is where the 2-post bend pack lift's going. It's like right here, in between these two lights. And it's gonna be like right here to where you can basically drive right in one of those doors, get up on the lift, and we'll be doing all the work right here. This is kind of the automotive side. Brolo and I, these are the benches that we built. And actually today we're gonna be moving these over to that side because that's gonna be the outdoor side. We're gonna be working on rifles and bows and knives and fishing rods and all that kind of stuff. That's gonna be the outdoor side. And then this is the automotive side. So I've got some new benches that are adjustable height and they're sealed on top. These we didn't poly or anything like that. So I just want to savor these. I'm going to carpet the top. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, so bend pack lift's going right here. That's coming in soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. We've got some scaffolding up that I was just on top of. We were leveling this heater. So this is a 250,000 BTU Modine heater. Okay, propane, set up for propane. We're gonna be finishing up. The propane's already run through the wall. As you guys can see, the wood's already done. But the this heater right here, we just had it on this all thread, and we needed to get it level. So, you know, whenever it gets lit, it's level. You know, we need it to be litty like a titty. You know what I'm saying? So thermostat's behind the bear, propane heater. We're gonna have our own tank outside, 500-gallon tank just for the shop out here. So in the wintertime, you know, we're in Colorado, it gets pretty cold, a lot of snow. So we'll still be able to be in here and be comfortable throughout the winter. So yeah, like I said, thermostat, that's gonna be super nice, is behind the bear. Started hanging some of the mounts up. Actually just broke my snow goose when we were leveling that thing. I was taking it down so we didn't hit it. And then of course we hit it and it fell off, broke the tail. Got a couple mounts down here. Oh, you just need it. Everything's gonna be hung back up. I think I'm gonna keep the birds up here. And I actually just got word that all of my Africa mounts are done. So we are gonna be taking, and my taxidermist who did those, my buddy Matthew, he's down in Louisiana. So we're probably gonna be taking a little vlog trip soon to Louisiana, get a U-Haul pack to bring like 13 animals back. And then we're gonna hang all the Africa animals over this back wall. And then my elk, mule deer, whitetail, those are gonna go up over here, and we'll talk about that in a bit. So yeah, lot going on with that. But you know what? Let's get to the most important part, and that is the wood that has gone all the way around. It's finally done. It took a long time. It's a lot of work. You can see we got extra pieces back here. This is tongue and groove rough-on cedar is what we did. I like this back wall the best because it's got a little bit of red in there. From the mill, which is beautiful. So we did rough on cedar, and then we went with a mountain mist stain, which I think is beautiful. Just like that grayish blue brown stain. I really like it. It pops that gray. You know, the steel building and everything was gray, but you know, obviously this is a steel building, but I wanted everything inside to be wood. Wood benches, wood, you know, I just want I want that like cabin-y feel inside of a steel building. I really like that. That's why we did the trim over there with the, you know, actually I got a shout out to Pop Outlaw. He did that trim over there around the remote and around the breaker and everything. So I think it looks freaking awesome, man. When you come in here with that cedar, it smells great. Sometimes it gets me freaking sneezing. Brolaw as well, because his allergies are horrible. But yeah. Anyways, so we just got these lights. These are my workbench. Now, if you can, it's a mess in here, right? Right now I got shit all over the place because we were just finishing up. So Brolaw and I'm gonna be doing some organization, like I said, but these are the new workbench lights. Each one has its own outlet. And so now this is gonna be great for if you just are, if I'm working on my truck and the lift's right here, you know, I'm working on a, I don't know, differential, I'm working on brakes or calipers, whatever I'm doing, I can focus right here, and all the other lights, even the up lights could be off completely, and I could just be focused on this space. That's why I wanted each bench to have its own light switch, which is awesome. You can see that side, both of them are on right now. I think it looks freaking great. It's good filming light as well. They're 8-footers, LEDs, which is beautiful. This is the area that is gonna kind of be our filming wall that I'm working on right now. And that's what Brolaw and I are kind of gonna do today. We're gonna move the workbenches over here. We're gonna be putting fishing rods in the middle. We're gonna put some gun racks up under that, over top of the workbenches. My elk and mule deer are gonna go up here. And then I'm actually gonna put, I don't know how I wanna build something, but I'm gonna put some type of workbench right here. Wide, big kind of filming bench. Underneath I'll have all my camera gear and everything like that. I'm thinking like ponderosa pine top, something really beautiful that not a lot of people see. Maybe aspen, something like that, just to give it a really cool look and have the kind of the video camera sit back here and take a look at this wall. And it's a good spot where we can do a whole bunch of vids right here. So that's kind of what we're going to be working on over the next couple weeks as well. And then we need, you know, just got a bunch of clutter. We need some clutter catchers in here. That's the biggest deal. Moving on to the doors. I think I talked about these before, but these are 14 by 14 doors. You could fit whatever you want in here. RV. Speaking of an RV, we did put a, I'll show you over here. You know, thinking about before we did all of this wood, I'm like, you know, I don't want to be taking wood down, so we did extra, you know, we did extra boxes just in case we want to put different stuff in. We got extra of everything, which is beautiful. But I did have, you can peek back here, I did put a 50 amp in. So we have a 50 amp plug-in, just in case we get an RV down the road or something like that, or we get an RV come in, you can put a 30 in there as well. It's beautiful having that. And then over here, I'll tell you my plan for this. You know, I've got my little air compressor over here now, but we got 30 amp air compressor. This is going to be wired in, back ordered like pretty much everything right now, but we got one of those big Ingersoll, I don't even remember, was it an 80 or 100 gallon, I think it is, that's coming in. And then we're going to have a retractable hose, 50-foot hose, where we'll be able to take it anywhere in the shop and it'll retract itself, and that's going to be hardwired in right there. So we ran the 30 amp wire all the way across and everything. I was very, very particular about little things that I wanted to do. The only thing we didn't do, because it was such a kind of a pain, was outlets and receptacles on this side, right here. This is kind of my area where I'm gonna have a big pallet archery target right here in the middle. Like one of those big block archery targets that you see, Cabela's or something like that, you can bring in on a pallet so that we can still shoot in here. You still got 20 yards in here in the winter time, and we'll still be able to shoot our bows and everything like that, which is awesome. This is a bunch of crap I need to sell. As you can see, we got all these freaking skulls and everything just sitting up here ready to be mounted up. Just a lot of clutter, like I said. And hey, come over this way. Papa Outlaw, Papa Outlaw is so thoughtful. I can't remember what it was. It might have been my birthday or something like that. And he's like, hey, I got you a pool table. Well, it turns out it's a used pool table that somebody had in their garage. He did some work for him, did some painting for him or something like that, and they just threw it in because it's a piece of shit. So yeah, thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. Thanks for buying me a pool table. It was actually free, but whatever. And then I had to go help him move it. It's heavy as shit. So Dad, you're just great. I love you. I'll just play it around. But yeah, we have a used pool table, which is actually great. No, it actually really is a great thing. We're gonna set it up in here. We're gonna put it on wheels. It hasn't been set up yet because it needs to be refelted. So I called the company. Hopefully they'll be able to come out soon. I want to do like a blaze orange felt. Something like a blaze orange felt, maybe some camo, freaking some pool cues. That'd be really sweet. And so we'll have it. We'll put it on big old caster wheels in here and be able to play some freaking pool. We'll put a little, maybe we'll get one of those like virtual golf games, do a little golfing and hit it into the, the projector screen dealio. Maybe we'll get that right here. Put a little bar in the corner, maybe a poker table out here so we can still hang in the wintertime, be away from the frickin' whamming, you know what I mean? K20 in here, got the toys, there's a whole lot of stuff we got going on here, but it's getting close. And now it's just about organization and kind of just start getting parts in, getting the lift and all that kind of stuff. So there's a little update for you. I know that was a lot of information at once. I'm probably missing a little bit too. We're gonna, we've got these signs. You guys know my my Outlaw sign that I usually had behind the videos with the other logo, but I'm thinking we're gonna light these up just like they are in my office. Put them right here. And then obviously my other one on the other side. So, maybe we'll get some big old American flags because, God bless America. We love this gosh dang country. Am I right, Canadians? So I'm excited about it, man. If you guys got any ideas, let me know in the comments below. If you guys go, oh man, you need this, you need that. I want to get some cool light up signs, but then I also don't want to cover too much of the wall because it just, I'm going to have a lot of mounts in here eventually. I still got 2 elk mounts and 2 antelope mounts at my taxidermist that I got to go pick up next week. So I don't want to put too many signs and crap on the wall to cover this wood because it looks so good. You know what I mean? So I think this wall matched with the mounts that are going to be going up is going to look great. It's just about getting everything organized. My tools in here. Look at this. This is I'll just show you guys my top drawer with all my sockets and Allen wrenches. It's a mess right now. I mean, I need to organize it. Everything's kind of a mess. Screwdrivers, look at this. I don't even know what is where. It's somewhat organized, I guess, right now, but, all of this stuff needs to be organized. Hammers, air tools. I got my drill bits pretty much organized, but, there's a lot to do. When you have a shop, it's like this is never ending, too, because I'll get pretty much everything I just said done, and then it'll be 20 more things, you know what I mean? But I think that's just how a workshop goes. And I'm really looking forward to finish this thing up, you know, filming more in here. Hope you guys dig it, dude. It's big. I like it, you know? And I'm happy with this, too. We got these rolling trash cans over here. Then we got these brute trash cans, put some wheels on them, and we can just wheel them. I'm cleaning off that over there. You know, I'm cleaning off that over there, wheeling over. Beautiful. You know, it's just, I've been trying to think of everything while doing this shop to where everything is super easily accessible. It's not too crazy. That's why I really want to do this 2-post lift right here. You can just drive right in, and it works out. So, how long we been going, bro? That's been long-winded.
16 minutes.
Holy dick. Okay. I know I said I was going to give you guys an update on the dip. Okay. It's going to have to wait another week, possibly. I don't exactly know what I could say legally yet, so it's a weird situation. And I hate leading you guys on like this. Like, probably I shouldn't have said anything, but I just want to let you guys know we're still doing the deal on the Nikki. So, just go check the site. We got nicotine free over there as well if you're trying to quit the Nikki. And we've got like 3 other brands launching this month. So we're super excited about it. Just want to let you guys know I'm probably not going to be able to update you guys on this stuff until maybe next week now. And In-Law and I are actually running to Kansas. A lot of you guys want the hunting vidges back. In-Law and I pulled muzzleloader tags in Kansas, and I got a lease this year, and so we're going to be heading to that next week. So next video might be a little whitetail video for you. This is our little kitchenette area over here. You know what I mean? Gotta have the fridge. These a little obsessed with these right now. Anybody else? A little Snapple, a little peach tea. You know what's funny? My dad made this table. I think it was the year before I was born. We wanted to refinish it, but I'm a little scared because if you come in here and look at this, you can see all the marks from us growing up. My whole family, all of us kids. It's a little dark over here, I know it, but you know, banging our forks saying, "Mom, feed me, I'm fat." So it's a lot of memories in this thing. You know, one other thing I mentioned, or I didn't mention, is I want to put a gym in here. So probably on that back wall somewhere, probably where the K20's at right now. I don't like clutter, like I said, so I just want to have a nice little gym or something like that. You know, I went to the Sig Sauer Hunter games, and Mr. Bert Soren was there, who runs Sorenex gym equipment, which I've wanted those for a long time, but I want something custom, so I might have to talk to him, see if we can do like a little blaze orange, camo, something like that. That'll look really freaking good in here. I think a lot of little blaze orange, almost like the bad boy here, you know, but a little bit lighter to where it's more fluorescent looking. I think would look pretty sweet. And this thing's close, very, very close. So like I said, if you guys got any questions, comments, or concerns, you guys let me know in the comments below if I'm missing out on anything. If there's anything that might make it look a little bit cooler in here, something like that, I don't know. Let me know, man. This is a lot. It's a lot of stuff. You know, we're working. We need a coffee maker out here, so we don't have to leave. We don't have a bathroom, but we're just right outside. We got the trees, so we might just need a little toilet paper holder right here, and then it's like you just pop it off, and then come on out. Boy, it might be a little bright for you. There's the pines right there, or you can wipe your ass with some pine needles. I've done it before. Not too bad. Don't be a little puss, okay? No dookie in here, okay? It's too stinky. There's no windows up in here, so it's a little vortex, but it's also a little stinky pit, okay? It's a stink pit. Okay, we got shop towels over there, but I would say just use the freaking pine needles outside. No toilet paper needed. Power pine saw, baby. No poopy. Pine saw poopy.